binge eating, emotional eating, is a trauma response. Trauma is a form of disconnection. Something happens in your life, a family death, relationship breakdown, marriage breakdown, a relationship that broke down where you got your heart broken. Your brain's job is to let you know of the perceived dangers, to get you out of pain and into pleasure. Your brain doesn't know that there is no danger in front of you, but if you've experienced trauma in the past, that's logged on your brain. So the same feelings are going to arise. Now your brain's like, right, we are under attack. You've had an experience or something that's been very traumatic. And it doesn't have to be abuse or anything like that. It can be anything. It could be a family death. And the moment you get any emotions in the present that feel similar to when you originally had the trauma, your computer brain is lighting up like a red flag. Ding, 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 run away. Perceived danger, run away, hide. How do you overcome this then? First off, you've got to become aware that it's a trauma response. You've got to make the decision consciously to go, okay, I get it now. Anytime I feel stressed, anxious, down, bored, depressed, whatever, scared, worrying, I'm turning to food. What's happened? You are disconnected from the true self. Depression's a form of disconnection. It's so easy to connect to food. If you eat all your vegetables on your plate, you get dessert after. We've been bribed and prodded and poked with food our whole life to conform our behaviours. So it's only natural that when we feel bad, we use food that we've been using our whole life as a coping mechanism. It's only natural, right? The latest research right now is saying that actually obesity causes depression, not the other way around. You can't have a body that you hate and not expect it to affect your mental health. Because your perception every single day is going to be, I wish I looked like this, but I really look like this. For fuck's sake. There's a disconnection from who you want to be. Depression is disconnection. If you are disconnected from who you really want to be, who you really want to identify as, what you really want your life to look like, if there's a disconnect, there's a void. This is where brain chemistry changes. This is where mental illness comes in. Combine that with the fact that you've been using food as a coping mechanism since you were fucking born, this is why you're overweight. To deny the existence of negative emotions and therefore anxiety, depression, fear, to deny the existence of those is to deny life itself. Because feelings are there to be felt. Just like we want to feel happy, motivated, inspired, comfortable. All those nice emotions that we want, that we put up on a pedestal and try and chase every fucking day without knowing how to actually get them. Like, do you know how to be happy right now? Do you know? How's it worked for you so far? Are you happy? Only you know the answer to that question. Are you happy? If you're not, what are you going to do about it? What strategy are you going to take? Are you going to accept that your coping mechanism isn't fucking working? How you change this emotional eating response, first of all, you've got to become aware of it. Because maybe you weren't aware about the things that I've just been saying. Maybe you've been wondering your whole life, why the fuck can I not stick to a diet? Why do I keep messing it up? The personal development industry likes to label this as self-sabotage. Self-sabotage doesn't exist. In the moment when you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not sabotaging your progress. Your brain's just telling you, listen, there's a trauma. We're experiencing some trauma here. You've used this survival mechanism thousands of times before. Get a fucking takeaway. It's not sabotage. You do it because you get something from it. It takes the pain away. It's a strategy. It's not until the next day when your logical brain comes back into place rather than your emotional brain and you go, oh no, I've went over my calories, oh, I've fucked up, oh, I'm not good enough. And then the cycle continues the next time you feel angry, overwhelmed, stressed. Is this how you want your life to be? It's certainly not how I want my life to be. It's certainly how I don't want my family and friends' lives to be. I don't want your life to be like this either. It's not the food you want. It's the feeling food gives you. Why do you want that feeling in the first place? Because there's an emotional void. Doesn't matter how much you want to stick to your diet, how much you want to lose weight. If that void isn't filled, if you don't heal from that, you're going to turn to food for comfort. You're going to go around in circles. You're going to continue to watch my videos and not do anything about it unless you commit, unless you change right now, unless you give yourself permission to heal.